Coming through with the strength in you. Dun 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 dun. Coming through with the strength in you. Hey boo. Hey, coming through with the strength in you. What it do, what it do. Coming through with the strength in you. You made it. Good job. Strength in you. Coming through. Strength in you. Coming through. Hey boo. Hey boo. Hey. Happy Monday. You made it. We're in a building. Ow. Okay, let me get the king in and I'm going to tell you what's going on. Happy Monday, Monday, Monday. We made it. Come through with that strength in you. The king on the scene on the team like.
Ow! What up, everybody? How you doing? I know I've been MIA on social media, and that's going to continue. But I am back to do the show. How you doing?
Good morning. I am in the building. So, of course, I'm blessed by the best. Like, I
Yeah,
got breath in my body. So, I ain't going to complain. But you see, we adapt to life the best. Listen,
yeah.
we adapt to life because that's what we do. Because life is always life, right? Where am I, you say? I am doing the show from my front porch. Why? Because I'm having work done in the house and they are in the hella loud with all their tools and crap and crap and crap. I had no idea this was happening because I wouldn't have planned it, but it is what it is. You got to make it do what it do when it do how it do what it do.
Yeah. And last week, too, I was like sick as a dog. I'm just getting over it. I'm still a little hoarse, but I feel a lot better than I did like even yesterday. So that's a good thing.
I'm so glad you're feeling better and things are looking up.
Yeah.
Ugh, good shit. I mean, stuff. But
Damn,
no,
we're already started cursing?
just because it's a Monday and life is life
Yeah.
for me, but it's good. But we got a really interesting show. It's a Mimic Monday show again because I want to do more of those. So number one, we can encourage people who look just like us to get up and get moving and not to give in to giving up. But because we believe it or not, we're almost at the end of the season. We got like 3 more episodes before the end of this season already. So I'm like, we about to just get them all flavor for the rest of the seasons. We about to interact and have some fun. And because we have to adapt, that means the stuff that we had planned initially for Mimic Monday,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I can still do mine, kind of. So,
Well, I can still. I'm gonna adapt and do what I can do where I'm at. I had some other things in
yeah.
mind that I wanted to
Well,
do.
yeah, yours changed up a whole bunch.
Yeah, I got a whole switch up on him, so we're gonna see what that's do. But before we even get into the show, we got to do what we do with our history and our education because it's all about elevating every aspect of our life, not just one part. So that's why we do what we do with the word of the day and all those other things. I know y'all be like, here she go again with this damn word of the day. Yes, it's important for us to grow and learn, and the only way we're gonna do that is to learn new information every time we can. So let's get into the word of the day. Don't wait, educate. The word of the day. Don't wait, educate. Okay, so we got this word of the day that I was almost ready for, but I didn't quite get ready for because life was life for me this morning. But I think I know how to pronounce it. Let's see. Let me see if my brother know how to say this word. Let me put it up there. Hold on, y'all. Bear with us, sister. Here we go. Show.
Milieu.
You play so much. I'm
Mil-
not sure myself.
Malayu.
I said
It
many
sounds
you.
it sounds like Samoan.
Something like that. I'm talking about some milli you, but I talk fast, so I don't know. We we
We'll
about
find out together.
yeah, we about to find out together because we a team, y'all. Team on the scene about to come through. You know what I mean? All right, shut this young screen. Come on, man. Okay, I'm like my computer want to life me right now. Okay, here we go. Bow. Look like Milu. Milieu. Let's see.
Milieu.
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 That don't
That's
even look
dumb.
right. They be lying.
Mm-mm.
Milieu.
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 A person's
Sometimes I
social
hate
environment.
English. I hate English. I swear to God.
Don't say sometimes because it's a lot for me. I think that's why I make up my own.
A person's social environment.
Yeah.
Who talks like that?
Somebody from the French. Oh, it's a French word from the late 18th century.
Mm,
Mm. The mark of, okay, wait, it's so different outside. The mark of a good sci-fi novel is an elaborate milieu, wait, which the characters inhabit. It looks like I can't read.
yeah, I know. I got the next one. The milieu of the neighborhood changed after the mega grocery store opened.
That word is stupid, but
I,
okay.
I don't like that word. I'm again another word I'm never gonna use. So we're good.
It's okay. Hey guys, we may never use this word, but the beauty of it is our are growing and we're expanding our knowledge. So as dumb as we think the word is, it's a word and it's a word we didn't know. So we're gonna expand on that. Let's see. What they said a social environment. Let me see.
Yeah.
Due to my stroke, milieu, my milieu changed for the best.
Okay. Okay. Ever since I was a kid, the milieu of the neighborhood I grew up in changed a lot.
Okay. Okay, y'all. So this dumb word is dumb to us, milieu. It don't even look like that though. That's why I don't even. They didn't even know how to spell back then. They were just making up shit. I mean, ooh,
That's true already.
I know, and that's because I want to talk before I even go into the other. Listen, y'all, wait. You know we got segments, right? But I want to talk about this video real quick. I know that wasn't quite the topic, but I'm feeling real happy right now. I
Why?
I know y'all saw that video with in my Montgomery, Alabama, when the white guy jumped on the black guy, the security guard who was telling them to move their boat, so they jumped on him, and then the black people came to his rescue and they whooped their ass.
Mm-mm.
So they was beating people with folding chairs. And you got, I'm
Mm-mm.
gonna share this video with you. Don't you worry about it. But now I can't even address the video with you because you have no idea what the hell I'm
I don't know
talking.
what you're talking about. Honestly, like ever since I took this little break off social media, I've been so out of the loop. It's kind of been rewarding, to be honest with you. Like to not have to worry about getting up and doing all this extra stuff that I was doing. Like I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm happy that I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I'm happy you don't know what I'm talking about either, but I'm glad I know what I'm talking about because I had to see it.
Sure thing.
Strengthen you in numbers. No. Okay, let's get back into it. But yeah, so that stupid word milieu, social environment. Throw your sentences in the comments so we can share them on the show, and we can all laugh at this crazy word that ain't nobody gonna ever use again. But let's keep it moving. Our brother was missing, and I tried to do his motivation time last week, but I wasn't quite ready. So I just did what I do the way I do. Y'all know how I do. But this time we got the real thing. Let's get in tune. When you motivate, you elevate. It's motivation time. When you motivate, you elevate. It's motivation time.
Yo, it's motivation time with your boy Wisdom. We had a substitute teacher in the class last week. I have to watch it. I have to see what you did. But uh, but I'm back, and with that means a new beginning, right? A new start. It's Monday. It's a new week. We have to go into it with a positive mindset. We have to go into it with like whatever happened last week was last week. You know what I mean? We have to leave the past in the past. And sometimes I struggle with this. I like carrying over. that garbage from last week into this week. Leave it alone. Leave it back there and take this weekend and take it as a new opportunity to make a better version of you this week. Start off today and go out there and make somebody smile, make somebody happy. You are so like you know the power of a smile. When a perfect stranger gives you a smile, just from a simple head nod and a simple smile, you make someone's day, right? I like giving compliments to like random strangers when I'm in the supermarket. I like going out there and be like, "Oh, nice shirt," or "nice hat," and seeing somebody light up is a beautiful thing. So go out there and make somebody's day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So leave whatever happened in the past, in last week, it makes somebody's day. I'm gonna have to go into the archives real quick and think of uh a quote that I'm gonna share with y'all because that's part of like the motivation time. Is I have a quote for y'all. And good thing I back up everything. So I have a quote right here. No, I don't want to lie. Okay, I got one. It's by Frida Kahlo. You know that lady with the unibrow?
Uh-huh.
That's her. She
Okay.
said, "I think that little by little I'll be able to solve my problems and survive." So little by little, make that change and go out there and make somebody's day. And little by little, little progress is gonna make big results. So go out there and make somebody's day and make your day better, right? It's like uh, you scratch my back and I'll scratch your back kind of deal. So
Yeah.
go out there and make somebody's day and have a beautiful Monday, have a beautiful week. It's motivation time with your boy Wisdom.
Dun dun dun. Now, but to piggyback off you a little bit, that is absolute facts that if you get out there and make somebody feel good, even on your worst day, it changes your mindset and it makes you feel
Hmm.
better. And it's like a ripple effect. So put out the energy that you want back. You know what I'm saying? And even if somebody's not being that good to you, you teach them how to treat you by you being good to them. So don't, you know how people be like, I'm gonna match their energy. Don't match nobody energy. Don't belittle yourself to match nobody else's dumbness. You're above that. You're elevating yourself. You're not gonna go backwards to match what somebody else is doing. You're gonna teach them what it looks like to
Yep.
be an adult and to be good to somebody. So um, I encourage that. Okay, I love you, Frida. Hey y'all. Okay, I'm not sure, but
Hello.
hey,
She's probably
Sugarfoot.
right. She's
I
probably
said,
right.
okay, yeah, hey. No, but well, I forgot what else I was about to say because I got excited for saying something right. But let's keep it moving, y'all, because that is very inspiring to remember and know that the energy that you put off into the world is what you get back, and it ain't always. It's just that's just what it is. It ain't always, but it's majority of the time. So go out
Hmm.
there and shine your light, and people will radiate their light right back to you. So let's keep it going.
Absolutely.
It's important time. What's your history? Because mine's a mystery. Let's uncover it and try to see.
Yo, I always bothers me. Can we take the word of the day out of the screen?
You want to do what?
Take the word of the day out of the screen. I hate looking at it, especially this one. It doesn't even look right.
You know what? I'm tired of them.
Look, while you do your producing thing, I'll start because I'm actually ready for history today.
Let's
And
get it
it's,
then. Shine a light.
I got it. I'm gonna have to read it off my phone like I usually do. But this is Ellen Ochoa. Ellen Ochoa has gone down in history for being the first Hispanic American woman to go into space.
Okay.
So that's actually really cool. And She joined the 9-day mission aboard the Discovery Shuttle in 1993. Ellen Ochoa's grandparents immigrated from Mexico, shout out Mexico, to the USA and eventually settled in California, where Ochoa was born in 1958. It's a long time ago. It's like my mom's age. She's giving me bad. Anyway, after earning her bachelor's degree in physics, after earning her bachelor's degree in physics, she went on to gain a master's and a doctorate in engineering from Stanford University. That's a big time right there. In 1988, a year after I was born, Ochoa joined NASA as a research engineer and was selected to be an astronaut in 1990. 3 years later, she became the first Hispanic American woman to go in space as part of the mission to study the Earth's ozone layer. So shout out Ellen Ochoa.
That's what's up. Shout out. And since you did, you know what? I'm only going to do one because now you got one and I got one, and that'll make it two because I don't want to bombard y'all with too much education because y'all can go to school for that. But so out of my two queens, I'm just going to pick a card. Okay, got one. That was my radar.
Oh my God.
I think you said her name, Carlota Lucumi.
Ooh, what? I'm gonna go with what you said.
Carlota Lucumi.
Lucumi.
La Negra Carlotta.
Whatever.
She was born, they don't know when she was born, but she died in 1844. She was rebel resistance leader and a freedom fighter. She was forced into slavery in Cuba after being kidnapped from West Africa as a child. She was musically inclined, and Carlotta used talking drums to communicate coded messages with other slaves as a way to plan a revolt. Oh, she almost like the Cuban Harriet Tubman. I mean, you know. Okay, let me continue. Carlotta led the 1843 raid that freed dozens of slaves from captivity. She used a machete to forcibly overthrow the Spanish landowners. She was captured a year after the revolt began, but not before liberating slaves from many different plantations in the area. She also inspired many other uprisings of those wanting to see the end to slavery in Cuba. So that's fascinating. Not about slavery, but just but just the fact that number one, slaves wasn't just taken to the U.S. and we got that in our heads that slavery, everybody was taken from Africa and we was all brought to the U.S. And that is proof right there that everybody wasn't brought to the U.S. And this is why so many of us with different skin complexions have different languages. Yeah. Even being Puerto Rican may be part of this whole thing. You know what I mean? Like we've labeled ourselves as black and black and Puerto Rican and Mexican and just all these different things when we're all just people at the end of the day. But the world we live in has to put labels on us. And speaking of that, that just made me think of something else that I just made a video about. Afternoon, Thompson. Hey, boo. Okay. I had just made a slight little 11-minute video. I posted it somewhere. I don't even know, but I was in my feelings because everybody keeps labeling us as disabled and we have these disabilities. But I don't think people understand what that prefix "dis" does to some people. Hey, boo.
Hey,
it convinces people when they hear and they start really believing that they're disabled, they really don't fight for themselves and go to do things and they just woe is me and let me just look for disability because that's all I'm worth. When you can really probably get out here and work and do other things. But you know what? let me not get into that conversation. 'Cause-
Yeah, that's a topic for the discussion.
yeah, but
But I think we have to have a show on like breaking that barrier of, because even on Facebook, like I have to put retired or disabled as an occupation. I do a lot more than just me. I'm not retired and I'm not disabled. I do a lot. I do a lot. So there needs to be a category, or not a category. We need to open the discussion to be much more than just being disabled and be okay with that.
yeah,
Because
you're not.
a lot of stroke survivors, especially, are okay with that label, and I'm not one of them.
Yeah,
So
I'm not okay with that at all. And I was looking it up when I was talking about it, and just the prefix "dis" means apart. And if you're apart from your body, that means you're not attached. So you can't do nothing with that body if you're not a part of it. So it's like if you're convincing yourself that you can't do these things because you're disabled, you're not gonna try. But yeah, we definitely need to have a conversation about it because I just had to teach my son like, don't label people as disabled. They just have a different ability than you have. I don't like that this thing because to
I
me,
mean, in all fairness, to play devil's advocate, yeah, there are some people that deserve that label disabled.
that's
They're
true. That is true.
yeah.
That is true when you really are disabled. But people like us who have deficits, but we're able bodied, you know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, because you had a stroke, you're disabled. You know what I'm saying? Don't label yourself as such just because of a
Yeah.
situation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, we definitely gonna make a whole topic about this one because part of the reason why we do these Mimic Mondays is also to show what our abilities look like. There is no diss on what we do. It is our abilities, whatever they are. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of an encouragement to show people like you're not what happened to you and you can do whatever. It just looks different. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me keep it moving because I get excited talking about life. Now we're gonna do a little tinchy, not nothing too much, but awareness is a big thing because neither one of us want y'all to go through what we're going through, and even stuff we're not going through. We're gonna talk just a little bit about it because we ain't gonna bore you or ourselves. We like to have fun and put the good energy out here, the good juju with the ooh. Awareness time. Let's raise awareness, you see. Why? Because prevention is key.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. No, because real talk though, that's how you prevent things is to raise awareness. And before I even go in tune with anything else, I'm gonna scream what I've been screaming: be faster, be faster. Balance, eyes, face, arm, speech, time, emergency room. Don't waste no time. The faster you do that, guys, the quicker you can save somebody from a stroke. Well, not from a stroke, but from the side effects of a stroke.
Mm-hmm.
So be faster. And I'm also screaming out to you 988. We're all going through something, and a lot of us feel down and hopeless, and we have nobody to talk to because everybody likes to judge. And so you feel like you can't say, but there's always somebody. So reach out. There's a hotline 988, guys, 988.
Absolutely. And I want to also touch on when life is going a little crazy, right? We all go through it. Life sometimes gets overwhelming. It's okay to take a step back, take a deep breath, and regroup before you go on. Don't just push yourself through things. Because that's an easy way to get stressed out and put your body at risk for these certain kind of illnesses, stroke, or high blood pressure. There's other things that you can be affected from that you would stress. So take a step back, regroup, take a deep breath, and assess the situation and go forward. Don't go headstrong into things. I can speak on this because I've been through that. With my like last week, I think it took a little longer to get better because I was just like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I didn't give my time. I didn't give my body enough time to relax, regroup, and recollect itself. And that's why I think I'm still suffering from a little bit of side effects. I'm like out of the woods, but I'm not out of the woods completely. So
Right.
It would have been a lot faster if I chilled out later, but I don't know how to do that. So
I don't know how to do that.
sometimes I have to take my own advice and just take a step back and regroup and recollect. So definitely,
Absolutely, absolutely. That is very good advice because that's huge. A lot of people feel like they have to, and you don't. You have to sometimes let your body heal, let your brain heal, and just woosah, give it to whoever you pray to, baby, and let it go. But while we're raising this awareness, let me make sure I throw this out there because why I had my stroke was because I wasn't taking my medication. So I want to make sure I tell you, no matter if it's high blood pressure, diabetes, lupus, MS, whatever your ailment is, if your doctor told you to take medication, take your medicine. I would never want you to be in a predicament because you didn't listen to your doctor because you felt like a guinea pig. I know that's how I felt, which is why I didn't take my medicine. And then I was 31, so I didn't think, I didn't think much of it. But
yeah.
please take your medicine, guys, no matter how old you are. This stuff does not discriminate against age, race, color, where you come from, how you eating. Like it doesn't care. You can even be healthy and exercising, and it can come and hit you when it want to hit you. So
Hmm.
just do your part and don't overdo. As wisdom said, take steps back sometimes and allow your body to recover because too much of anything is bad for you. So if you out here and you just going, that's stress on your body and on your heart and on your everything. So sometimes take a step back. But take that dang on medicine. I cannot stress that enough. I don't care how old you are and you think it can't happen to you. It can
Yeah.
happen to you at
I was
any.
even I was even younger than you when the doctor suggested I start taking high blood pressure medicine. I was like 27, and I was like, I took it for a little bit, and then instead of refilling and keep going, I was like, I'm good, because I was in that mindset that I'm young, I'm young.
Yeah, I was the same way. And not even that. They kept switching it for me. And what a lot of people don't know is medicine is trial and error. And they have to figure out what works for your body. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't taking, I took it for a little while, but then it wasn't working. So I was like, well, I go to the doctor again and give me something new. Try that. That's not working. And they give me something new. So I'm like, well, I'm tired of being your guinea pig. Apparently, you don't even know what I'm supposed to take. So all I'm gonna do is keep working out, drinking a lot of water, and doing my part. Everything but taking my medicine. So I'm just encouraging you. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. We're encouraging you to the best of our ability to just do what's necessary. This is all a temporary setback in your life. Big comebacks are on the way if you do what's necessary now for your future to be stronger. So
Hmm.
take your medicine, exercise, take breaks when you need to, listen to your body, listen to your doctor, embrace the journey. Don't be sad about it. Like, look at how far you come since where you started. So that's the
Hmm.
part you want to focus on. Don't focus on nothing else. So, yes, awareness prevention. Let's get it. But no, let's get into it, y'all. We got Mimic Monday. I had some stuff set up that I was going to show and teach. But because of the situation, I'm going to make it work on the porch. I'm going to show you how I'm going to go up and down these stairs because I still can't do it good with my ankle. And I'm gonna let Wisdom go first though because he already got
Yeah,
his stuff mapped out.
I do.
Hey,
So
Tammy Boo.
bear with me. Yeah.
And remember, never give in to giving up. Everything takes practice. It's not gonna happen overnight. So anything that you try today, if it don't work out, try again tomorrow. Just please don't quit.
So I think everybody has seen one of these. They're TheraBands. If you went to any kind of outpatient, inpatient, you should have them, right? So I was nice. They were nice enough to give me a couple. I have a green one, but it's not. It doesn't resist as well as it should. So I went up with the green one. Stay in your lane. Just because somebody's doing blue doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mean you can. So stay in your lane, especially when you're working out. But
Right.
I'll show you a quick exercise you can do while sitting down. I'm not gonna show up and get up and do a whole bunch of stuff. This is a workout
Show
everybody can
out.
do.
Show
No,
out,
no.
Wisdom.
I
Show
wanna
out.
I wanna I wanna show that everybody can do this. right? I
Okay.
don't want no excuses. Oh well, you can do this, and that's okay for you. Everybody can do, right?
Facts.
So you want to take your elbows, right, and get them in. Well, let me just a little tight. There we go. So elbows into your body, right? Make sure you're centered, and then pull across, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then slowly let it go in. And what you're doing, you'll feel a burn right here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it help with your control of your limbs, especially. Like if you have a little, I have left side weakness, but not as intense as some other people. So this will help, get your body a little more limber and to help with the control of your limbs, right? So
Right.
you want to do a couple more times to make sure the elbows are glued to your side, right? So you want to go out as much as you can and slowly let it in.
So with
Out.
that, what advice would you have for somebody who don't have that much control to keep the elbows tight to the side like that?
Well, as much as you can, right? If you have like left side, woo, if you have left side weakness, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have control, or you can keep it here, try to keep it with your good side, keep that tight, and then, right, like let's say that's as close as you can get it, right? Then do it this way. Adapt, right? Adapt to what you're doing. But if you have good control, you definitely want to do it this way, right? That way you don't do a lot of weird turn your spine, right? When you're working out. So this is a simple exercise everybody can do. And you don't have to be standing or nothing. You can do the same down in your wheelchair, whatever. But it's a good upper body. And you feel it after a couple reps, you'll start feeling it in your shoulders as well. So it's a good workout for your arms and your shoulders. And if you keep, it's good for your postures too, because if you keep your body straight and your spine straight, it helps, because it's something from doing this. I do a lot of like work on the computer, so like I'm always hunched over. So it's a good workout to get my posture straight and keep it going. So that was a little therapy exercise with your boy was.
That's what's up. And what's funny about it is I got my TheraBand and I got it in a knot because I use it, and I was about to show too
Oh,
something
go ahead.
similar. But I'm also about to do these stairs, and I was gonna hit some squats because we about to have some fun a little bit. Because I figured we might as well work out together. We're a team in this anyway. Might as well make a move with it and talk about it while we do it. So that was good. Let me see. Because I'm on this porch, let's see how I'm gonna adapt to my life.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be fun. Okay. So I'm on the stairs. So because I'm on the stairs, my hands already trying to cuss me out. My finger trying to give me the finger. Hold up. Look, you see it?
Yeah.
It's cussing me out.
What
Mm.
are you doing?
I'm trying to put this TheraBand in here.
So this is a good exercise. I'll do the same thing that Shrek goes on with me. So this is a great exercise if you don't have full use of your weak side, right? Whether that's your right side or your good side, your left side or your right side. Sorry. Um. So go ahead. Explain what you're doing.
It's basically the same thing that Sir Wisdom was doing, except for because my left side isn't as strong as his left side, I have to do it and adapt it my way. So I had my TheraBand knotted up, so now it's in my hand. Now I'm making it even tighter, giving it some resistance, and I hold it kind of by my face because that's the cute spot. And when I pull it down, I try to go back too because I'm building all of this. So go down and pull back. down and pull back. And that works not only your tricep, if you're tight like me, it also loosens up your pectoral muscle because I got real bad spasticity in my boobie. Well, not my actual boobie, but the chest
Yeah,
muscle.
yeah. We got it.
But yeah, yeah, that's one way to do it. So when you do it, you got to make sure you actually thinking though. You actually pushing down. You're gonna feel that um your tricep tighten up. And the goal is hold it really. When I hold it in place, I get more of a burn. So remember, everything works different for everybody. Wisdom just showed you how to do reps and do sets. You can just pull it. I just showed you how to just hold it. You get the same type of burn, but it works different for different people. So it's not a right way or wrong way to do it. The goal is to just do it, to move, because if you don't use it, you lose it, and we want to
Yeah.
prevent the loss of any limbs. So that's what that's all about. And since I'm outside, I'm about to go on these stairs, and then I'm about to show y'all how that look after surgery because my ankle is still big a little bit. I'm gonna see what I can show. Hold on, Bevel the sister. My eyes don't work good out here.
Take it off. The blurry background.
Oh wait, let me see. Hold on, my eyes is not adjusted to outside. So talk to the people.
So anyway, while she's doing that, last week, like I said, it was some personal stuff going on. That's why I didn't do the show. But I decided to take a break off social media because I found myself like checking it too often. Like, um, if it's a thing where you're constantly checking, or oh, I got a notification that you check, you should probably take a break, right?
Yeah,
That's a lot better. It looks a lot better.
good.
So you're able to kind of regroup and reanalyze certain things. So taking a break off social media, it's not always going to be a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. And then really good. Like the fact that I didn't know what was going on with that video, she's still going to send it to me, so I'm going to be in the loop. I kind of like not being in the loop all the time. So go ahead.
I was just, I'm feeling like a kid right now. So I'm saying, I was like,
I
ooh.
saw you like stop right there at the top of the steps. So like, what's she doing?
I was playing, but okay. So I'm gonna go down these stairs, right, y'all, and then we're gonna do these together because we all trying to lift that booty up. No matter if you're a man or a woman, don't nobody want no sagging, falling booty. So we're gonna drop.
That's why I got this. Keep that booty tight.
Yeah, you gotta keep that booty right. You can't hit it right without no tight smack. I mean, no, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Anyway, let me go down these stairs and we're gonna do some squats and have some fun for motivate. I mean, for
Mimic Monday.
okay, thank you. I can't see nothing with the sun.
Don't worry, I'll talk while you do it. There you go. One
But
step at
remind
a
people to
time.
go to YouTube and all that stuff.
Yeah, go to YouTube, like and subscribe, right? Um, we're trying to get the show out to as many possible survivors. There we go. Hey, I straight this over here. It's Mimic Monday. Don't mimic that, right?
Oh, oh, my
She's
ankle
doing
goes
squats.
slow and control. For all of our listening viewers, if you head over to YouTube or Facebook, you can catch us and see this whole thing. Subscribe to our channel. Click the bell for notifications. Join us every Wednesday for Strokes of Humor, where we joke about stroke life and dealing and getting through the woes of it. And then join us on Fridays for support group. It's private It's safe, it's non-judgmental, and it's made just for you. Every Friday evening. I think I did enough squats. My booty burn.
Yeah, you definitely didn't know.
Okay,
So
now
that
let's see. I'm not gonna go up the stairs with no hands yet because I'm not there. My ankle is still healing. But if you got stairs in your house, so use your stairs to stretch, to do lunges, to stretch out your foot.
that's a good like, little workout.
Uh-huh. I see my leg wasn't prepared to be stretched like this. I need to stay like this for a little bit.
So always like a guideline and disclaimer. Whatever we show you to do, always do it in safety. Always think about your safety first, right?
Oh,
Make sure you're good and ready to go before you start any activity. And that goes into your own personal life. Whenever you want to do anything, just to make sure you're doing it safely first.
facts. Safety first. We always want you safe, but first and foremost, safety. Second is never giving in to giving up on yourself because there's always going to be something in life that's going to try to life you even harder. It's going to
Hmm
stress you out. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make you question everything. But with faith and with trust in yourself, you'll know that everything that you're going through is to strengthen you. And it's not to hinder you or make you feel less than or that you can't do. It's to remind you of everything that you can do because you've already done it. You just didn't even
hmm
know it. So, as Wisdom said, make sure you practice everything we taught you in safety of how your body moves and how it works. So don't think you have to do nothing the way we did it. Listen to your body.
hmm
Listen to
These are
your
just examples of what we do that works for us. So if it works for you, amen. And glory to God on that. But if it doesn't, find a way to adapt and make it work for you, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of behind the mirror Mondays is just to go out and do something, right? A lot of us are too lax when it comes to working out and we feel like we need to be told to work out. Find that extra motivation, that extra oomph behind everything you do, and I guarantee small little changes throughout your day will make big results at the end of the day. So
Mhm.
that's one thing I live by every day now.
Absolutely. And always remember, you're not what happened to you. You just went through something. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That does not define the person that you are. What defines you is how you handle the things that you're going through. Like, I know a lot of us experience not being able to drive right now and not being able to work and not having our normal life back. But what is your normal life? Maybe the life that you thought was normal and that was meant for you wasn't meant for you. And driving
Hmm
is not the end of the world because that also takes practice. That don't mean it's over because you're not driving right now. It's a moment in your life, you know what I'm saying? But if you're practicing on everything that you need to, your cognitive and your reaction time and being able to read and recognize signs and just, the things that's necessary to drive, then you're going to do those things to make sure you're able to get it done. But the whole goal, man, is really to just don't limit yourself because of your situation and what happened to you. That does not define who you are. Remember that I don't know who you believe in, but for me, God gives the toughest battles to the greatest soldiers. So I
hmm
know I'm a warrior because can't nobody do it like me. Couldn't nobody ride this ride like me. So
hmm
I just encourage you to believe in you more than anybody else can and to
Yeah.
try the best you can.
Be your biggest advocate, right? Because not all of us have a great support system that we can rely on for motivation, um, positivity, or encouragement. Be your biggest advocate, right? Believe in yourself. Because unfortunately, we go into this world, we come into this world alone, and we leave alone, right? So we have to, sometimes we have to dig deep in ourselves. Because we're the ones that are going through, right? Now I can't drive and I can't work the way I want to, but I can do other things, right? I can make sure I help motivate others, right? I can do a lot of stuff on the computer. So I make myself use to our church. Another thing for accuracy, working on your reaction time is going to clickpointer.com. And it's a mouse test where like little arrows, like little like bullseyes come up on your screen. You
Mm-hmm.
use your clicker, right, your mouse to click on them and exterminate them. So they pop up randomly, and it helps with your mouse accuracy, and not only that, it helps with your reaction time. That's a little workout if you have a computer that everybody can do to help with their reaction time, which translates to reacting on the road. And if you're on the road, right, if you're driving, not we're driving, not driving, driving with someone, um, act like you're driving, right? Pay attention to what's going on. Act like you're driving, so that way when it's your turn to drive, it's not so unfamiliar, right?
Right.
And you're used to kind of paying attention and doing what you have to do behind the scenes. Because there's a lot to driving, not just managing the vehicle, but paying attention to what's going on around you. And that
Right.
thing that gets lost in translation. Oh, I miss driving. I want to just drive. You're not necessarily paying attention to what's going on around you. So,
Absolutely. That's good advice. But yeah, everything takes practice, guys. Just know that everything takes practice and it's not going to come overnight. So, what Wisdom just suggested was actually a very great practice thing for you, especially if you want to drive again. Get out there when you're in the car with your Lyft driver or when somebody's driving you around or whatever the case may be. Anytime you got in a vehicle, you pretend like you're the one who driving and see what mistakes you would possibly make. So you'll know what to
mhm.
practice on and fix and correct or whatever. And I would encourage you to use everybody is in their phone for everything to read social media and to look at crappy things that's unnecessary. So I encourage you to download these apps that's for your brain, like Words with Friends and Elevate and Luminosity. What other brain games is it? It's a bunch of brain games out there, but anything that works your mind, period. But I love Elevate because it has different categories. It has the math, the reading, the remembering, the matching the name to face, and all kind of stuff that we personally deal with. So I encourage you to do that because again, as Wisdom said, you are your biggest advocate. Can't nobody help you more than you. And people want to help you more when they see how much you're working for yourself. So
Mhm.
um, put in that work for you because therapy can only do so much and your caregiver can only do so much. The work comes from you. You're going to have a lot of days where you just don't want to. And I feel you because don't nobody want to. But we do what's necessary because it just is what it is. So shine your light. Put your big
Yeah, and
paws on.
I wanted to add to that. Um, I noticed like with myself, I like being very independent. So
Okay.
like I like doing certain things on my own. But I notice when I'm working really hard on my own thing, I get a lot more people. Let me hold that for you. Let me do this for you. Let me do that for you. Cause see you working hard. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
the type where I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll figure it out. Right. So I'm very independent, like strictly independent. Sometimes like fiercely,
Yeah, that's to a
where like
fault.
it's to a fault exactly. So don't be afraid to extra help when you need it. Right. A lot of us are too prideful and in our own ego to accept help when it's offered. So take that extra help and don't. I learned a valuable lesson recently. um, don't be the reason you block someone's blessing, right? Kind of get a little spiritual here, but like if someone's offering to help, right? God may have a certain blessing that He has in store for that person, but you not accepting that help is kind of like blocking it. So don't be the reason somebody doesn't get a blessing because you are too prideful and too egotistical to accept help when you need it. Even if you don't need it, take someone's help because they're willing to sacrifice whatever they're doing, right, to help you out. So be prideful and mindful of that when you're going through these things. Because recently, I remember when it got out of therapy, I was already in Gainesville. I was like 2 hours out, and I had a friend of mine from church who offered to drive all the way out there to come get me, to come all the way back and drop me up home. And at first, I was like, "Nah, guy, I'll like to my parents or whatever." But I had that conversation with another friend of mine from church, where it was like, "Yo, you right, you blocking this blessing." And that conversation, the way back was tenfold. Like we had great fellowship, a great conversation, and I would have never had that if I didn't accept the help. So don't be the reason you block someone's blessing.
Absolutely. That's facts. Be open. Be open to it all because you never know how God works in anybody's life because everything happens for a reason, and everybody you meet is for a reason. So you just never know what that is. So be open to it. But let me also tell y'all this ain't got nothing to do with what we was talking about. This so Strengthen You has started a store and you're able to go over there and purchase Strengthen You brand stuff if you're interested. The link is about to pop up at the bottom and it's on Teespring, but it's strength what's the thing? -in-you. That creator, you see all that good stuff, but I will post a link in the actual comments so you'll be able to just click it if you're interested in going to get some stuff. And also, we're like 3 weeks out from the final time of collecting everything for Stroke Camp. So if you are interested in donating to Stroke Camp, there is a link for you there, guys. You can go to GoFundMe /06232245 and donate. With more than anything, just share it, share the information because we are really trying to get this. So far 2 of us is down, we're straight, but we got a couple more we're still trying to get out there. So if you can find it in your heart to just share and donate something, we definitely appreciate that. I'm going to leave all that stuff there for you to get it because I'm not going to say how slow or fast you should be.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that it's there for you. We appreciate you no matter what it is that you can do. And
Mm-hmm.
remember, you're saving somebody's life, changing somebody's perception of what they can do. Because with Stroke Camp, it is reminding somebody that they are more than what happened to them. It's what we're trying to showcase and remind those who are a lot like us. Because when you go through things like this, it's easy to feel like you can't do what everybody else can do. And that's because we live in a world that has labeled us and then forgot that even those who consider themselves normal are different from one another. No two people are the same.
Mm-hmm.
So if we just stop labeling one another, maybe we'll stop having this thing in our head that we can't do something, and people will stop needing things like these camps to do improvement and self-love and growth. But whatever works is what works right now. We're just gonna do what we can do because you got to start somewhere. It's all about starting somewhere. So we're starting with Stroke Camp in Asheville in September. So I hope you guys can help us with that. And again, I
Mm-hmm.
hope through the stuff that me and Wisdom showed you that you go and just get up and get moving and don't give up on your body. Work it, move it, enjoy it, embrace it, accept it.
Yeah. Also, I wanna throw it out there because I don't think a lot of people know. Um, do some research into your hospitals and your like for instance, Brooks over here does an adaptive sports program where they have other stroke survivors. So like I went bowling not last week but 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna go again this week coming up. Um, there's different foundations out there that help with the stroke affected TBI. Doesn't matter what you have. If you're affected by something, do some research because there's plenty of programs. A lot of them are free of charge as well.
Yeah.
They're meant to help out and show you guys that there's more. Like I remember I went last year. Um, I believe it's called Life with Surfing or Surfing with Life, something like that. But it was a free program, and I got to surf for the first time with the stroke. So they have plenty of volunteers. They gave me free Chick-fil-A. It was a great moment and great time, and I would have never really, if I didn't do the research on my own, I would have never known that these options were available to me. So you don't know what you don't know, right? So go out there, do a little research, and find out what's available to you, because you might be living near something that's offered to you that you could do and get out there and meet you other stroke survivors and meet other people that are a great support system that
Mm-hmm.
you don't know. So go out there, do the research, and find out what's available next to you.
Absolutely. That is a great suggestion to get and do the research and see not only what's available to you with adaptability like with sports and stuff, but just in general, because I know a lot of stroke survivors or people with trauma in general, they hear a doctor tell them that they never gonna do something again, and they believe it. And it's like, dude, just do the research for yourself and put in that work. That doctor is still a person, and that doctor don't know your heart. They don't know your God. They don't know. They don't know nothing. They just people.
Mm-hmm.
So all you got to do is do your part, and all you can do is the best you can do. So don't let nobody tell you you'll never walk again, or you'll never talk again, or you'll never drive again, or you'll never do nothing again, because I wasn't supposed to be walking and talking and doing it. It's a lot of things I wasn't supposed to have been doing, but here I am running my damn mouth and doing what I do. So I mean, don't let nobody stop you, man, and make you feel
Yeah.
like you cannot do something. That is the first way to kill a dream, is to believe what somebody tell you about your life. It's your life. How they gonna tell you you can't walk again? How they gonna tell you you'll never drive again? They can tell you it'll be hard. It's gonna be some challenges. It's gonna be really, tedious or something like that. We get it. Anything worth having though will be hard. So
Mm-hmm.
again, put in that hard work. Everybody wants things just given to them, but that's why it's so easily taken away, because somebody just gave it to you. So put the work in. Believe in you more than a doctor, more than a therapist, more than a nurse, more than a spouse, more than a friend, more than anybody else in this world can ever believe in you. You need to believe in you, because you're the only
Mm-hmm.
who know your power. You're the only person who can stop you from shining your light. So trust and believe in yourself. Never stop fighting for you. No pain, no gain. Well, no gain, no pain. But yeah,
I was like, you said that backwards. But yeah.
yes, Jerry. What's up, James? I ain't seen you in a
What
minute.
up? What up, boy?
But yes, believe in yourself. Mimic positive behaviors. Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
what we're saying. Mimic positive energies. We out here mimicking and want to match everybody's negative energies. We ain't doing that on Strengthen Yet. We matching in positive energies. We mimicking things that's conducive to us, that's gonna elevate us. We want to be our best selves, and that's what we want for you as well. So please keep shining your light. Stay strong, stay courageous. Know that you're loved, you're appreciated, you're valuable, you're everything you need to be perfectly imperfect. Until next time, baby, put that shine up, put that crown on.
There
Put
you
your
go.
lantern inside your crown and turn that light up. We about to let that light radiate all through here. Bow, bow, bow. Anything that's negative gonna bounce back here and accepting that. We love you with our whole heart. Until next week, Sugarfoot.
Bye, guys.